Hello, good morning. Welcome back. This is your reading for your tarot and astrology reading for Wednesday, March 19th, 2025. One more day and it's the first day of spring, but meanwhile, boy, there's a lot going on astrologically. I can't wait to show you. I need to show you something. I have the chart. Ooh, okay. Page of Cups flew out. First thing in the morning. I'm hoping that you had some really wonderful Dreamtime messages as to new creative projects. I absolutely love the artwork in this card. We have the heart here, and so we've got like a divine coming together from his heart to his or her heart to a guide or a guardian angel or both, maybe two of them coming together and connecting in the heart space. And he's like, whoa, well, I could abundantly create whatever I want, right? I look at this and I think of, gee, how do I make pigs fly? Well, graphic arts, but on one level, I think the message with this card has to do with needing to stay grounded. You know, maybe he's fallen in love and he's like, oh, better put some rocks in my pocket because I'm just floating off. But also, the Page of Cups is such a good card for a creative new project. It's a brand new beginning, and it has to do with people who are sensitive and empathic and very creative, which we all are in our own way. And then sometimes, too, it's a card of, synchronicity coming together. There we go. Oops, I'm sorry. What am I moving it for? Ooh, Page of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and the King of Swords again. We had him earlier in the week. Cool. Okay, but this is good. This is a really good combo. Water and Pentacles go well together, and then to take all of that creative, beautiful effort and put it out there, receive. Look at the infinity symbol in the background here. Giving is the same as receiving. Receiving puts the energy back to the person who gave it in gratitude. Giving is receiving. Receiving is giving, as long as it's balanced. Now, the only way to mess up the Page of Cups is to not listen to your dreams, not listen to your creative sparks and inspiration coming from your guides, and to just blow it off. Then you don't get the message, right? The only way to mess up the Six of Pentacles, or one of the ways, would be to not allow yourself to receive help when you need it, not ask for help when you need it, not give help when you could give it. That wouldn't be cool. King of Swords. Well, you know what? Actually, there's something more to say about the Six of Pentacles because it is the theme for the day. So one of the hallmarks of the more esoteric meanings of this card has to do with giving a person, well, I don't know if you call it esoteric, I guess it's just more humane to me, I guess, coming from the higher spiritual realms, is to always give people the benefit of the doubt, because you don't know, we never know like what they're going through. Now, these dirty politicians and greedy, wealthy people who are just cutting off humanity, no, we don't give them a benefit of the doubt. We remember, they teach us who they are every day, right? So yeah. So, but with Six of Pentacles it's our card of being generous. It's our card of sharing what we have, no matter what it is. It could just be our energy. It could be our heart. It could be in the invisible realms where it's not really invisible, but we are, praying for others. And then the King of Swords, he's our primo dude for reminding us that we can organize our own reality with our wisdom, with our truth, with understanding how spiritual law works, which is energy wraps around your intentions, and that's how you create. So we have, so many forces of the insect and animal kingdom, I mean, my goodness, there's just so much here. And he's up at the top of a mountain thinking things through. So I think it has to do with organizing with your thoughts a creative project and then putting it out into the universe, a creative project or any type of love force that you want to send out, and putting it out into the universe here. Or physically putting it out with people. There we go. Okay, so here's our chart for the day. The moon, of course, is still in Scorpio. It'll be in Sag by the end of the day. We have an aspect of the architect times, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 trines coming off of the moon early in the morning that connect with Saturn, the North Node, path in life. Saturn, testing, mastering. Piscean energy is all about those creative projects. Any water sign would be this card here. All right. So we have the water trine. So here, I think that's why we got the Page of Cups today. So don't miss those creative messages, especially when they inspire you right at the heart. Know that you are in the heart of hearts when you get those messages. So from Mars to the moon, now the moon would have been, no matter how early you get up in the morning or how late you stay up Tuesday night, the moon will be in this exact trine. But now it's kind of a waning trine. But it's still there. It's very powerful in the morning. So dream time is super powerful. Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, and then it connects all over to how do we put our creative spirit, into the world. How do we bring form into our creative inspirations? That's what Saturn is all about there. The North Node would be, where do you want to carry your creativity into the future? The Sun at 29 degrees of Pisces, because of course, tomorrow we have the Sun, it'll be at 0 degrees of Aries at about 2 p.m. Pacific time. So the Sun is moving closer and closer. Well, it is already. I mean, check it out. It's less than, it's like a half a degree away from Neptune. So this is so much creative inspiration that I don't even want to say what to do with it. I just want you guys to be on your own, and I don't want to direct any energy. I just want to say there's so much that can be created when we have 5 planets, 4 planets and the North Node in Pisces. That's just phenomenal. So also, we have the moon in conjunct Eris, so there could be a very important adjustment first thing in the morning, like if you do get that dreamtime guidance, or you just wake up knowing something and you didn't even think of having a dream. You just wake up because I can't tell you how many times that's happened to me. And I know it's direct guidance, but I don't remember dreaming about it, but you wake up knowing something or wondering about something, and then you go and research, and it opens up this whole world that you hadn't even thought of that is very helpful. So could be something like that first thing in the morning. And then we have the trine, the double trine here coming from Saturn and the North Node over here to Uranus. So that brings in big changes. And then you have all the facts and the divine order and the support you need from the past to bring it all into fruition. Hold on one second. And then we also have, with the moon opposing Uranus, that big change. My goodness. What a fantastic morning. Yeah, aspect to the architect here from Pluto, so it's very powerful. Excuse me. Frog in my throat. Venus sextiling Pluto. Powerful ways to make money. Powerful ways to think about new ways to make money, actually, even with Mercury here. Because, well, it's like Mercury moves faster. It's not like it actually is. Mercury moves faster than Venus, but Venus is also retrograde. But Mercury's going to bypass Venus and make it back to, all the way back to Pisces before the Mercury retrogradation period is over. So, yeah. So Venus is now opposing the South Node. So again, just keep thinking in terms of the Sun is going to make it over here to Aries. The Sun is going to hook up with Venus tomorrow. It'll be conjunct, and it'll get tighter and tighter as the days go by. So the Sun with Venus in Aries is all about new ways of making money and being very independent, new ways of daring to assert yourself. Oh, how dare you? It's like, please assert your positive aggression, positive self-assertion, which doesn't need anybody else's permission to create the life that you want to live. I mean, as long as it's legal and it doesn't hurt anyone else, or I don't even care if it's, sometimes things that are illegal shouldn't be because the laws are ridiculous. So, and we're moving in that direction politically where people are starting to wake up and understand what Project 2025 is about. And there could be those clashes with, the law. Yeah. Especially because of the opposition from Saturn to the South Node. The details of Project 2025 would be a hallmark of what is the South Node in Virgo. That's how that would definitely translate. And then Saturn over here is a government, like power over a lot of people. This is terrible, terrible for immigration and the most unlawful things that Trump is trying to do. It's horrific because, immigration is a Piscean quality, and people being victimized by these elitist, racist, fascist imbeciles is just, it's scary to me, and it's very sad. And then, of course, Ceres, again, grief and separation, is squaring Jupiter. Jupiter is movement. In Gemini, it's movement of information that is actually testing the limits of people in power. So that's actually, I think this is a good square here. Information will continue to come out. Yes, we had the eclipse on the 14th and 15th. I'm sorry, 13th. And then the 14th and 15th, Mercury went retrograde. But still, we have a solar eclipse coming up on the 29th. So we're still in the middle of, eclipse season. And always remember, the rules with lunar eclipses is that they're full moons. They release energy. It's not the time for setting intention unless it's an intention to release something. But I would think you would have already made that at the new moon. The new moons solar eclipses, are always new moons. So lunar eclipses are internal. Solar eclipses are external. So I expect things to be more out there, more forceful by the end of the month. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and close this up. There's more I could talk about, but I've already said it. I would just be it'd be like doing the math and showing you my equation. It's okay. I think you'll trust me. Okay, take good care, you guys. Have a wonderful day.